You're free to follow us on the media platforms that are indicated. Make sure that YouTube is there, follow it. All the lines that are indicated on the screen are for you to follow. TikTok is there, everything minus nothing. Then the lines, the phone lines are there. You can call direct for explanation. Some people are ready to answer your questions. No question is impossible for us to answer because we are here with love to share and care for you. The e-learning teachers project is here for you. Nice time until after break. Hi learners, we are back to the e-learning teachers project, and this is a program that is meant for you. It is a program that is meant to connect us to you, and I am teacher Baroli Aderi Inok back after this short break. We are handling, as I'm reminding you, English, and we are looking at rights, responsibilities, and freedom. You can as well begin with responsibilities. But we begin by rights. The rights, those needs, those circumstances, those conditions that you are entitled to, which are supposed to be given to you as children. And of course, you animals, as animals, you cannot talk to us, but you have rights. You have rights, and that is what we are talking about. And for animals, we normally say you have needs. But the right thing is needs, for sure, because children need education. They do. And that is a right. Children need food, that is nutrition, clothing, housing, primary health care, and those are needs. And those, being very important needs, are referred to as rights. On top of that, children have responsibilities. Children have functions that are supposed to to take care of. They have work, they have duties that they have to fulfill. Because as they are growing up as children, we all once were children, they have to learn how to work. They have to learn how to respond to directions, respond to advice, even to respond to orders. So they have responsibilities. They have home chores or domestic chores, the work they are supposed to carry out at home. Even then, among the responsibilities they have is to make sure that they contribute to the well-being, to the well-functioning of their homes. Those are children's responsibilities. On top of that, they have freedom. However, as we have been looking at freedom, we want to look at a situation, a condition whereby someone is free. Free to do what? Yes, sometimes freedom is misused. That condition of having freedom, of being free to do whatever you wish, has a control. So it has a limit. So we as adults need to advise you that you do not misuse your freedom. Be responsible and carry out your responsibilities. Accept the needs as they are provided for by your parents, guardians, and everyone around you. And then, of course, your children will grow up and be adults like we are. Maybe you become older than we are and you surpass our age. But now, of course, we are looking at the subtopic, animal needs and freedom. Now, you children, when you grow up, you'll become adults, and you should be able to know the needs of animals and their freedom. And that is the more reason we teach all this. You should know how to handle the cow, how to handle the goat, how to handle the pig, how to handle the rabbit, the chickens, etc., 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 and so on and so forth. And make money so that you can deal with your rights. You should support your parents to deal with your rights. So we're looking at animal needs and freedom. And this time we have a proverb which is connected, directly connected to animals. Yes, and this is the last straw. The last straw breaks the horse back. Last time we were talking about you can take a horse to water, but you cannot force him to drink. You cannot force it to drink. But this time, though we are still talking about the horse, We are talking about overusing the horse, overburdening the horse, putting too much on the back of the horse, putting too much work, you parents, fellow parents, parents like me, putting too much work on the shoulders of the child, making the child overwork. That means that will be child labor, that will be violating children's rights. You're giving the child work which should be done by bigger people. That's wrong. That is child labor. So make sure you do not put the last straw on the horse back. Don't make the horse carry so much. You see, this horse of mine is very strong. You make it carry 100 kilograms of cement, another 100, which is 200, another 100, 300, and then you find yourself overburdening, overloading the back of the horse. It doesn't talk about only the horse. It talks about any person being overused, being overworked. So the last straw breaks the horse back. The back of the horse will break when you overladen it, when you overload it. To overladen is to overload. Overladen means to overload. You load something too much. You put too much weight on its back, on its head, and then it may collapse. It may break the back. So the last straw breaks the horse back. And when the horse back is broken, will you have a horse to help you do work? No, you won't. The animal of burden, the horse, should be taken care of. You should expect to carry out animal needs, provide animal needs and freedom. Give the horse time to eat, as well as time to work, and then time to rest. Likewise, the child. Formation of nouns from adjectives. We are still forming nouns from adjectives, and this is grammar. And this time, we are looking at sentences. We're going to see how words can be changed from one form to the other. Activity B, reading and writing. You're going to read and write, and here we begin. Complete these sentences correctly using the given words. The words are given in the brackets. So for number one, we are using the word absent. Absent. Yes, John, absent. Someone is not present, he, she is absent. So when he is present, that is his presence. When she is absent, that is her absence. And then she becomes an absentee. So someone is absent, then that one becomes an absentee. Absentee with E-E. Absentee. This is a person who is absent. The person who is absent is an absentee. One who is employed at work is an employee. And the one who employs that person, who gives that person work, is an employer. But the employee is the person who is employed, who is given work. If I have a birthday party, like I always have it on the 22nd of November each year, each time it clocks 22nd of November, that is my birthday. So I may invite you, okay? I say, Juma, please, I'm inviting you. Then, Nakamiri, I'm inviting you. But now I'll bring an invitation card. Maybe I can bring an invitation card for the whole class. Then I invite you. I call you to my birthday party, where we shall smile, eat and drink. Maybe we can even dance a bit, you know. Then I'll learn how to dance that day. But now when I call you to my party, when I invite you to my party, you are my, yes, Joan? When I invite you all to my party, you are all my invitees. So it becomes E, invitees. When you were invited, you are an invitee. There's a boy who made me laugh one day. He said, okay, if you have an invitee, then you must have an ET, one who eats. You must have a singy. You must have a sleepy. It doesn't work like that. Okay? If you are there to eat, then you're not going to be called an ET. No. Though we have it with application. We have it with someone who has applied and then he has been given a job. He's an employee, someone is invited, he's an invitee, then this one is an absentee because she is absent. Okay? So we're using the word absent and want to see which form it will be in. His dash, someone was someone was absent, and it was a he. Somebody was absent, adjective. So he was not. Yes, John? Someone was absent, so he was not present. Thank you very much. He was absent. And because that person, this he, which is masculine, which is male, he who was absent is called an absentee. And then look, the practice of being absent. Yesterday you were absent. Tomorrow you'll be absent. Today you have been absent. And then after tomorrow you'll be present. Then after 2 days after tomorrow you'll be absent. So you practice what we call absenteeism. Okay? So absenteeism is a noun which is got from absent. Okay? So it's a bad practice of keeping absent.